Welcome. My name is Katie Simone. I'm a psychic life advisor, and I provide life wisdom from beyond. I'm also founder of Soul Evolution Center. Its mission is to help you evolve into your best life. I want to share a recent Mr. Edgar Cayce channeling psychic guidance circle that I had yesterday, January 21st, 2015. And I want to recap and share some of the highlights, as what was shared is universal and can be applied to your own lives if necessary. I am a channeler of beings of light and love, and what I offer regularly through my center at live events are psychic guidance circles where I channel high-level beings such as Mr. Edgar Cayce. Mr. Edgar Cayce is a renowned American psychic and spirit. I also channel the angelic realm and also my own guides, the channel of 5 to 8. Yesterday, January 21st, 2015, it was a psychic guidance circle where I channeled Mr. Edgar Cayce. And each participant in the circle gets to ask him 2 life questions. And what I do is I channel Mr. Edgar Cayce word for word. I am in a light trance. I have my eyes closed. And it is as if he is speaking directly to the participant to answer their question through me. He acts as a high-level advisor and teacher and is very diplomatic, but also very honest. I just want to recap some of the highlights from the recent circle I had. And the circle that was held yesterday is also very similar to the circle that I hold through teleconference as well. I hold teleconference psychic guidance circles to give my clients that are out of state and out of the country an opportunity to receive life guidance from high-level beings. And know that the guidance I channel is only that guidance. It is always highly recommended that the clients seek out the appropriate professionals in the field of expertise relative to their question. For example, if they have a legal question, it would be advisable for them to also contact a legal person, or a medical question to contact their physician or a specialist in that field. Or if they have a business question, to also consult with a business advisory professional, etc. He provides one level of guidance, but it is not the end-all and never should be the final word in consideration. Always it is recommended that the client consult with the appropriate professional and also use their own intuition and inner guidance as well. Last night's psychic circle had some common themes, as some of the participants asked questions about their physical health and their physical well-being. And I did notice that Mr. Edgar Cayce channeled some recurring themes on that topic, and I want to share with you so that you may learn as well, even though you might not have been in attendance, of course. And so on the theme and topic of the physical body, he did emphasize the necessity of human beings being out with nature, that it is very good for their energetic health, and it helps realign and rebalance their energetic systems. So this could be a universal knowledge applied to everyone. And when you are outside with nature, to be in a moment of stillness and quietness, and really feel the vibration of the nature around you and to connect with that. I am paraphrasing his words, of course, but this is the gist of his words and the meaning of them. Another common theme on the subject of physical well-being is he did emphasize the topic of moderation in your diet, and also balance in your diet. That it is not prudent to feel neglected where you avoid certain foods that you may enjoy, but to moderate their portions, and have them more sparingly, but not to completely eliminate them from your diet, so that you don't feel deprived or neglected, and it would help you to sustain a long-term lifestyle change in eating patterns. I know that sounds like common sense. However, it is important to reiterate his words and his themes, his philosophy, so that other people do understand that these points are still very valid, and perhaps it can help you with your own dietary changes and modifications you may be making yourself. He also recommended that everyone live a holistic lifestyle and to, of course, honor and nurture their physical body through proper rest, nutrition, and also listening to the body. He used the word body consciousness, that it is important to tune into our body consciousness to hear what it is telling us. And when our body is letting us know that it feels tired, for us to take the appropriate actions and slow down and perhaps take a nap, retire early in the evening, etc. These are all important signals that the body sends to us. In order to hear these signals, in order to hear and connect to our own body consciousness, we have to become present and still and mindful. One participant asked how he could connect more with his intuition. He felt he was very left-brained, for he had been trained in a certain field of science, more scientifically oriented, which has conditioned his thought patterns. And so he wanted to know how to connect with his intuition. And Mr. Edgar Cayce shared with him that it was important to connect with his heart space and to feel his thoughts and feelings emanating from that area, from that specific physical area, central area located in the mid-chest area. And he advised this participant that if he feels like the thoughts are coming from the head, emanating from the cerebral area, then indeed they were more logic or rational oriented thoughts. But if they were coming from the heart space located in the mid-chest, they were coming more from an intuitive, knowing place. And recognizing where his thoughts originate would be a tremendous help for him, but that it would take him becoming more mindful and developing this new pattern of behavior in his life. He also recommended for this participant, in order to connect to his intuition more fully, and in a more balanced way, for this participant to meditate on a daily basis. And it could be a meditation practice that the participant resonated with. He didn't recommend a certain type of meditation, only that it be done regularly. And also for the participant to ask his angels and his guides for help in connecting and helping him connect to his intuition. So these are very key, valid points that we could all apply. The importance of meditation in our daily life to help us connect to our intuition and to be aware of where our thoughts are originating from, and to notice when they're originating from our cerebral, our head area, our brain area, versus our heart space area located in our mid-chest. And I personally shared that a good way to really connect with your heart space area is to physically feel that area. Actually take your palm of one of your hands and place it on your chest area to help you connect specifically to that place, to create that channel of guidance. Another recurring theme of philosophy Mr. Edgar Cayce shared was the importance of living a more active life, and how this can lead to minimizing the use of any prescription drugs that you may be on, or even alleviating your dosage amounts. He also highly recommended that those people with diagnosed conditions, specifically diagnosed conditions, continue to seek proper physical care on a regular basis, to stay on top of their condition, and also for baseline assessments. This is very important. He recommended to listen to your body signals, and when they cue you on discomfort, or even give you certain images or feelings, what foods to eat, for you to honor that, of course, in moderation. He also recommended to one participant to help with his physical well-being, to engage in energetic work, energetic healing practices such as Reiki, and also to integrate crystalline energies into his personal space, and to connect with crystalline energy, as many crystals have natural, subtle energy enhancements that can be transmitted to the physical body when they are within a certain range of the physical body. So he did recommend the use of crystalline energy as an additional modality for a person's well-being. And when I channel Mr. Edgar Cayce, I channel one level of his consciousness. Mr. Edgar Cayce passed away in the 1900s, and so he has evolved since that time period. He has not been frozen in time. His consciousness has been evolving on many multiple levels, and I am allowed access to aspects of his consciousness. And certain parts of his consciousness are locked. That is the term I heard telepathically. I receive much of my information telepathically in my own thought voice. And I heard certain aspects of his consciousness was locked to me. And I have gained permission to access only certain aspects of his consciousness. And I let people know this so that they are aware that the consciousness that I'm channeling now in modern times as Mr. Edgar Cayce is not the same exact being as he was when he walked this earthly realm. Just as each one of us grows each year of our life, we are not the same person that we were when we were 7 years old, or when we were teenagers, or when we were in our mid-20s. We advance and hopefully raise our consciousness and grow and develop, and so has Mr. Edgar Cayce. And during these psychic guidance circles where I channel Mr. Edgar Cayce, many times he will take the opportunity to speak to the group as a whole. He will take a participant's life question and may broaden it to apply to other people in the audience. And I felt that clearly yesterday evening when he spoke on the importance of moderation and balance in a person's life. The participant shared that she believed she did have balance and moderation, and she was wondering and curious as to why he would say that to her. And I knew, because I am the channeler and I'm very conscious and still lucid, even though I'm in a light trance. And when Mr. Edgar Cayce shared that piece of information to her, he was actually talking to the two other participants in the audience who had very similar questions about health and living a healthy lifestyle. I share his teachings to let you know how timeless they are, and to hopefully help you integrate some of these practices into your own life, as they are very high vibrational. I wish you well in your spiritual evolution. Please check out my website, soulevolutioncenter.com, to learn more about me and my services, and also to read my blog post where I share my psychic experiences, as well as channeled messages, technical and inspiration from various beings of light and love who exist in other dimensions. Namaste.